All right, Kyle Nedner up here with Alex Couto from Carmel, and another win over an undefeated number one ranked team, Alex. It was 42-35 tonight over Lawrence North. Xavier Robinson had 22, but you guys really shut down the rest of their team pretty well. You ended up with 12, and 10 of those in the first quarter, and you kind of got loose. I was talking to Chris Giffen, the LN coach. He said, I don't know how that happened. You were on the scouting report for sure, but just to get this win, back to back like this, after the tough start you guys had, you come out, beat Fishers and LN. Just what's the feeling like in the locker room for you guys right now?
Yes, sir. It feels really good right now. We just got to keep going. We beat Fishers last week and then a great win against LN tonight, but we're not satisfied. We got to keep going.
What do you think's been I talked to Ryan Osborne early on. You guys were 2-6, I think, at one point, or 2-7 maybe. But he felt like things were still moving the right direction. Guys were believing. Guys, he felt like the team was still bought in. What was your feeling as a player going through that? That's pretty un-Carmel-like to have that record. But what was your viewpoint on that?
Right, when we started 2-6, 2-7, we had a meeting and we were like, we're done with this. We're gonna work hard every day and we're gonna come play as hard as we can every Friday, Saturday night, whatever night it is, and we're gonna play hard and try and get the win. And we're on a streak right now, so hopefully we can get that going.
Well, early in this game, like I said, you had 10 points. You had an and one on a three-pointer. You had a couple other threes, and then after that, they kind of face guarded you wherever you went. So you didn't have a lot of open looks after that. And then LN gets the lead on you early in the third quarter. At that point, then Ryan Clevenger, I thought, played a big role to kind of get that lead back. What has he meant for you guys, and what did he mean for you tonight in that pivotal point in the game?
Ryan is a great player, great teammate, great point guard, but overall he's just a better person. Everyone loves to play with him. You can't not like to play with him. He plays with the passion and the heart, and we all got his back like he's got ours.
And he helps get you the ball, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
yes, sir.
you got to say nice things about him automatically. And you got some other guys, obviously, who have been some of those guys throughout the year that have kind of been key other than yourself and Ryan?
I think, honestly, everyone. I don't know how many different starting lineups we've had, this whole season, but no matter who steps in or off, they're always going to be ready. And I think everyone stepped up in a big role, and it's helping us because we're all connected. And everyone's going to be ready to go if they get the opportunity.
And I think Evan had 13 points tonight. I think he looks just more comfortable. Obviously, I think he's going to be a problem moving forward. He's only a sophomore, and I thought he played a big role for you guys tonight as well. Early on with you offensively, and then as the game went on, he kept on being a threat on the offensive end.
Yes, sir. Evan's been really well for us. He's a young sophomore. First game was obviously a little timid, first varsity time, but now he's in the swing of things and he's looking really confident out there, and we trust him with the ball when he has it.
Well, you obviously had a good year last year as a sophomore on a team that, a lot of veterans, a lot of seniors on that team. I know Sam obviously playing in Belmont, and you had some other guys on that team who were key contributors for a long time, but then you come into that group and kind of find your role. But I don't know if it's quite, people know who you are now. What's been the difference for you? What do you see differently maybe this year than you saw last year?
Obviously, a new role. We got a lot of new young guys now, but, just staying confident no matter ups or downs, just the whole team and myself, stay confident and just be ready to go in whatever position I'm thrown in, the team is thrown in.
Do you see teams just defending you a lot differently now? Has that been something that you've noticed a lot more of, face guarding and guys coming off on screens to hedge against you?
Yes, sir. I do a little bit. It's helped me a lot, though, just become a better player and help get my teammates open. So when they do that to me, I know I can help screen and get my teammates shots.
And this team now 9-9, and I don't know that record even matters at this point, the way you guys are playing. But that sectional is going to be really good. It's always good. How confident are you guys now? I know we're still about a month away or maybe 3 weeks away from that starting, but just to kind of stack these wins now, how much more confidence does that give you going into that sectional here in a few weeks?
Well, yeah, our confidence is really high right now, but we have to stay composed and just finish these 4 games as hard as we can and be ready to go for sectional, because obviously our schedule is one of the toughest in the state, and we know we'll be prepared for whatever in the sectional.
And this Lawrence North team kind of going into this week, what were you kind of looking from them? What were the keys kind of going in against this team. They haven't lost all year, so there had to be something you guys had to do right tonight.
Yeah, they're a great team. Number one in the state. You know, it was going to be a tough game, but we just thought if we limit them in transition, get rebounds, don't let their bigs get offensive rebounds, and we push in transition, we can just play Carmel basketball. We think we'd have a good shot, and that happened tonight.
I saw you out here last year. I think it was after the last, maybe the sectional championship with Noblesville and who was it? Noblesville and Zionsville. And I was writing my story. You were out here shooting after that championship game. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
I think you were still here shooting when I left. I'm usually the last one in the gym. I think you beat me that night. But is that pretty? I mean, you got to be a guy who's in the gym a lot. Is that
Yes,
pretty
sir.
typical for you?
Yes, sir. Especially on our own home court, seeing two other teams face in our own home court has put a little chip on our shoulder as a team.
How much does that drive you? I know you want to, Carmel's a program obviously that's had a lot of success in the past, and I know you want to bring that back again. But how much are you guys kind of looking forward to that? How much would that mean to you to win a sectional?
It'd be awesome. We're looking forward to the sectional, but right now we're just taking it one day, one practice at a time.
Spoken like a true coach, I'll say.
Thank you.
Are you? What's your history? How long have you kind of been? Has this been a goal of yours to play high school basketball?
Oh yeah, it's been a huge goal of mine, especially here. The coaching staff is incredible. I love playing for them, and we know what we can do with this group, and it's just really exciting.
Well, Alex Couto again tonight had a big hand in the win for Carmel. What was the final score now? They took it off the board, 42-35. 42-35. Carmel wins it back-to-back. That is now two. We were trying to think in the tunnel there. I don't remember back-to-back wins over number one undefeated teams since I've been covering high school basketball.
It's never happened.
Jim Inskeep just said it's never happened, so I'll take his word for it. But it's pretty odd that there would be two undefeated teams that you'd even play back-to-back.
Right.
So it couldn't happen very often. So we'll say it's just the first time in a long time it's
Yes,
happened.
sir.
But congratulations,
Thank
Alex,
you.
and good luck moving forward.
Thank you.